you should go out right now and buy my 1962 cruising album. Gee, I made a promise to myself I was going to come on here for 3 hours and promote my album. And I haven't done that, friends, because I get money every time you buy the album. And it's a cruising album from 1962. And my name is Russ Knight, the Weird Beard. If you've never heard of me, well, good luck to you, friends, because you missed one of the big stars of radio.
7 reasons why grabbing a snack at Jack in the Box is better than grabbing a snack at the Ritz in London.
2, no minimum. 3, no cover. 4,
No funny stares when you order a hamburger and a glass of milk.
5, service faster than a speeding bullet.
6,
Cheaper than a tall building. 7,
I didn't get that last one.
which one?
The last one.
That was the last one. Oh, best of all, no violin music at Jack in the Box. It's rotten.
Jack in the Box, speed, convenience, and the intimate atmosphere of your very own car.
Oh, reminiscing here at 722 KLIF Family Portrait Day. This is Russ Knight, the original Weird Beard. I go all over the country and hear him. And I'm jealous, friends. That's what I am, really. We're recreating a KLIF Family Portrait Day. And we got Jimmy Rabbit. Of course, see, I'm a nice guy. I'm one of the nicest guys in the world. I'm plugging Jimmy. And I heard Dino Day, and he didn't say a thing about me at all. What a threat. I'll get him fired from his job. If he's got one. A lot of these guys don't have jobs, friends. They're here auditioning. Really, we got to play a Beatles record, too. I don't see any Beatles record in the studio. I've got to get a Beatles record someplace here because I was the first disc jockey in Dallas or Fort Worth or the Southwest to play a Beatles record. And I had my own Beatle expert. He used to be from Liverpool. And he, when the Beatles came through, all that jazz, I traveled with him for ABC in 1965. And I would say, hey, this right hand has touched Paul McCartney's And I'd go like this. And about 1,800 little chicks would get close to the radio and go, ooh. I would say, hey, this is Paul McCartney's right hand, or this hand has touched Paul McCartney. And they'd go, you wouldn't believe it, friends. You wouldn't believe it. It's a big lie anyway, right? Leslie Gore, and that always reminded me of that rhyme with bore, right?
If you're inclined to think all beer's the same, the only difference is in the name. You're not right. There's a better beer, Miller High Life beer, yeah. Oh, they take the time to make it easy going, deep down good. Miller makes it right. That's why it's the champagne of beers. Miller High Life beer, yeah!
Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Russ Knight, the original Weird Beard, with love and peace. Oh, I'd like to. Yes, in my heart. Dig it again.
It's Big Clem.
Well, it hasn't changed. Well, it has for today. One day only. It's 7:26. And friends, if you're tuning in, you wonder what in the heck is going on. Huh? This is KLIF Family Portrait Day.
Why see Soldier Blue? Because it tells it like it was, and still is. Joseph E. Levine presents Soldier Blue, starring Candice Bergen and Peter Strauss, an Avco Embassy release in Technicolor. Due to the controversial nature of Soldier Blue, no one will be admitted to the theater after the film has begun.
Okay, due to the controversial and devastating nature of this picture, you're urged to see Soldier Blue from the beginning. This is rated R, not suitable for young persons, now showing at the Majestic Theater in Dallas and the Worth in Fort Worth. And if you give me a call here on our sneak line, I'll show you how to sneak in there, friends. That's a good one, really. I was the first peace disc jockey in America, I guess, because I was preaching love and peace for thy fellow man way back in 1960. And in 1964 when I left. That's right, friends, still preaching peace and love, and I'll be so glad when that war ends. I'll be so glad when our war ends, and so our boys can come home, right, from Canada.
Soldier boy, oh my little soldier boy, I'll be true to you. You were my first love, and you'll be my last.
Stage Soldier Boy, brought back out of 1962. And friends, if you think that's good, Gordon McLendon is going to bring back next week the entire Cambodian army.
On Clip News at 8 p.m., here details from Dallas where a 15-year-old boy is fighting for his life with the aid of a stomach pump. The unidentified victim is listed in undetermined condition at Presbyterian Hospital with a belly full of gun-cleaning solvent, which somebody told him brought about a great high. From Arlington, Texas, another 15-year-old, a girl this time, is fighting for her life in surgery at Arlington Memorial Hospital. She's been shot twice in the chest. We don't know what for. On the links at Clifton, New Jersey. Clip News, we'll hear from Orville Moody, who will tell us all about a new grip that he used on the club to break the course record in the $300,000 Dow Jones Open Golf Tournament. Oh, it's not over. 3 men are all tied up for the money in that tournament. We'll hear about it. On Clip News at 8, this couple with a water spout near Beaumont and some drug arrests in California all make up Clip News at 8 p.m. The humidity 41, KLIF Dallas temperature now 89 degrees.
Gentlemen, dance to your fun. Double fun for everyone. Double freshness, smoothness too. You will love it. Million do.
Yes, you'll love the double fresh taste and double smooth chewing goodness of Double Mint gum. That's why we say that chewing Double Mint doubles the pleasure of everything you do. So, when you want to add to your fun,
Double Mint. Double Mint. Double Mint. Double Mint. Makes your mouth feel fresh and clean after meals and in between.
Double Mint adds to your fun.
Double Mint. Chewing gum.
Oh, that's wonderful, friends. Smile. Sunshine is good for your teeth. And this is Russ Knight, and it's not quite dark yet here, friends. It's 7:32. And this is Russ Knight recreating my portion of KLIF Family Portrait Day, Jimmy Rabbit at 9 o'clock. And somebody called in from Oak Cliff, and they wanted to hear one of my jokes that I used to tell in 1961. Got them all classified, friends. I brought them all with me. I used to tell this joke. And when I told this, they broke up. Oh, I tell you, the 3-dog night rolled over, friends, and made the 4-dog night. But this is a story about a chicken out in Grand Prairie. This is a true story, friends. True story. About a chicken in Grand Prairie. And I would tell this in 1961, and everybody would turn off the radio and go to K-Box. They were heavy at that time. Really, it was about a chicken that laid ping pong balls. Nobody believed this. Nobody would believe there was a chicken in Grand Prairie that laid ping pong balls. And nobody would believe that I laid a lot of bad jokes in 1961, 62, any time I told one. And somebody said, well, hey, Weird Beard, how about that chicken that laid ping pong balls? I said, well, man, they don't taste well, but they're always ready to serve. That's the way I feel about it. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want a four-leaf clover. Don't want an old horseshoe. Want your kiss, 'cause I just can't miss with a good luck charm like you. Come on and be my little good luck charm. You sweet delight. I want a good luck charm hanging on my arm. To have, to hope tonight. Don't want a silver dollar, rabbit's foot on a string. The happiness and your warm caress, no rabbit's foot can bring. Come on and be my little good luck charm. You sweet delight. I want a good luck charm hanging on my arm. To hope tonight. Oh yeah. Tonight. If I found a lucky penny, I'd toss it across the bay. Your love is worth all the gold on earth. No wonder that I say, come on and be my little good luck charm. You sweet delight. I want a good luck charm hanging on my arm. To hope tonight.
Well, they ought to. Oh, yeah, that's Elvis Presley. That's called Return to Sender. And this is Russ Knight on KLIF, better known as the Weird Beard. And whenever I visit Dallas, friends, I listen to K-ville. Because my buddy works there. No, really. It's, what is it? I don't know. It's 7:36. And this is KLIF, the Mighty 11.8. No brag, just fine. KLIF, the innovator. KLIF first in Dallas and other cities. KLIF, America's most imitated radio station. KLIF first in Dallas for 16 years. And this is called KLIF 1190 on your insert dial. That's called once per hour. And I thought I'd read some memos here, friends, but I'm sure that Charlie and Harrigan have already taken care of that in their morning program. But KLIF was always number one, always number one, because they had no competition. I don't want to do the bombshell yet, friends. I don't want to do the bombshell yet, but I won't. No, I won't. I'll save the bombshell for last. Does that frighten you?
It was a moonlit night
Oh.
Old Mexico.
Oh, Cliff.
I walked alone between some old adobe haciendas.
Kiss me quick.
Suddenly, I heard the plaintive cry of a young Mexican girl.
Which means Gordon McLendon in Spanish. But it means money.
You better come home, Speedy Gonzales, away from Tannery Road. Stop all of your drinking with that pussy named Flo. Come on home to your adobe and slap the mud on the wall. The roof is leaking like a strainer. There's loads of roaches in the hall. Speedy Gonzales, why don't you come home? Speedy Gonzales, how come you leave me all alone?
Hey, Rosita, I have to go shopping downtown for my mother. She needs some tortillas and chili pepper.
Your dog is gonna have a puppy, and we're running out of coal. No enchiladas in the icebox, and the television's broke. I saw some lipstick on your sweatshirt. I smell some perfume in your ear. Well, if you're gonna keep on messing, don't bring your business back here. Speedy Gonzales, why don't you come home? Speedy Gonzales, how come you leave me all alone?
Hey, Rosita, come quick. Down at the cantina, they're giving green stamps with tequila.
Oh, that's a very hip Pat Boone. And Pat Boone is an evangelist now. Did you know that? He's right. Oh, he's an evangelist. God, so, brother, help, peace and love and war. And Pat Boone is alive, and he's hiding in Mexico.
Tropic of Cancer. The U.S. Customs Bureau barred it. Tropic of Cancer. Readers found it shocking. Tropic of Cancer. Now, for anyone over 17, it's a movie. Tropic of Cancer. Based on the highly controversial bestseller by Henry Miller, a Paramount picture in color, Tropic of Cancer. Now showing at United Artist Granada Theater.
Well, let me get my head together. Tropic of Cancer. Oh, that's nice. I'll have to go see that, friends. Hey, this is Underground Radio. This is right. This is Russ Knight, the Weird Beard, the original Underground. A lot of people wish I were. Right?
Francine and Cosmos go skydiving.
Francine, that was truly an existential moment. Thank you for pulling my ripcord.
Don't mention it, Cosmos. Skydiving is no fun if you don't do that. Are you all right?
Paralyzing fear always decimates my energy. I need a green bottle of Sprite, and only a Sprite.
Here, a Sprite for my intrepid hero.
Lynn Cater called in, right, Lynn? I can't put you on. I mean, I'm putting you on right now because you're on.
I'll pull my own ripcord.
I would do it all talk show like Chuck Broyles, but they get mad. I used to do.
It's you who
what?
make this country great.
Commercials still on.
Francine?
I'm down here on the ground, Cosmos. I'll shinny up the tree and retrieve you.
Nothing difficult is ever easy.
If you want to be renewed, do as Francine and Cosmos do. Renew yourself with Sprite.
I would like to be renewed. I'm sorry, friends. I interrupted one of the money makers here. I tell you, I was just talking to Lynn Cater, and I was going to put her on the air, friends, and do a Chuck Broyles talk-in program because I started that too. Remember, at 11:30 every night, I used to talk and say, "Let me talk to the Weird Beard," and you'd call in with rap, or as we said in those days, we got it on together. And Lynn, did you want to hear? Oh no, you wanted to hear Speedy Gonzales again? Is that right? That's my nickname, Speedy Gonzales. All the girls used to call Weird Beard Speedy Gonzales. Okay, hey, thank you for calling, sweetheart. Okay, bye. Wasn't that interesting, friends? An all-talk show without the other party. And she wanted to hear Speedy Gonzales again. I ain't gonna do that, huh? I'm gonna play another record that's worse. Oh. This is Brian Hyland. It's called Sealed with a Kiss. Remember?
We gotta say goodbye for the summer. Darling, I promise you this. I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss. Guess it's gonna be a cold, lonely summer, but I'll feel the emptiness. I'll send you all my dreams every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss. I'll see you in the sunlight. I'll hear your voice everywhere. I'll run to tenderly hold you, but darling, you won't be there. I don't want to say goodbye for the summer, knowing the love we'll miss. Oh, let us make a pledge to meet in September and seal it with a kiss. Cold, lonely summer, but I'll feel the emptiness. I'll send you all my love every day in a letter, sealed with a kiss, sealed with a kiss, sealed with a kiss.
Dallas police searching for two armed robbers who just hit the Skillen's drugstore at the intersection of Garland and South Garland Roads here in Dallas. Witnesses said the two left headed west on Miller Road in a white Lincoln Continental. Once again, an armed robbery at the Skillen's drugstore at the intersection of Garland and South Garland Road. J. David Joyner, Cliff Continuing News.
As Charlie and Harrigan trying to make a buck, huh?
The performance star, Philip 66. The performance star, Philip 66.
The Performance Stop features Phillips Trop Arctic Motor Oil. The motor oil with an exclusive detergent additive. An additive so good, it's patented. Even if you don't need motor oil right now, drive in and fill up with Phillips Flight Fuel. It does everything you'd expect of a high-performance gasoline, and then some.
The performance star, Philip 66. The performance star,
7:45 in KLIF Family Portrait Day.
66.
We're going to get our head in something in 60
At
seconds.
McClure Volkswagen in Irving, you'll see a sign. It reads, "This used car is guaranteed 100%. It's a sure sign you won't get stuck, because McClure will repair or replace at his expense all defective major mechanical parts for 30 days or 1,000 miles, whichever comes first. This covers engine, transmission, rear axle, front axle assemblies, brake system, and electrical system. When you check the used cars at McClure, you'll find a wide assortment of dependable cars, not only Volkswagens, but all popular makes, big and small. And you won't ever hear a McClure salesman tell you that a particular car was used by a little old lady to go to the bank. Everybody knows they all bank by mail anyhow. So if you want a good used car, start right at McClure Volkswagen in Irving, just a punt and a pass from the new Texas Stadium.
You know, in 1963, sort of on a slang, I used to go with a girl, and she was the first girl in Dallas to wear a miniskirt. Way back in 1963, and when this little chick wore a miniskirt, she looked like a Volkswagen, going the wrong way down a freeway. Oh, she was out wearing like a...
KLIF 11 9 90.
Well, I see they haven't lost Stuttering Sam, friends, and oh, yeah. What would the early 1960s be without a recreation of Chubby Checker and the Twist? I could do well without it, friends, but not the African Stomp, it's the Twist.
Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Come on, baby, let's do the twist. Take me by my little hand and go like this. Till we tear the house down. Come on and twist. Yeah, baby, twist. Yeah, just like this. Come on, little miss, and do the twist.
I'd like to.
She really knows how to rock. She knows how to twist. Come on and twist. Yeah, baby, twist. Yeah, just like this. Come on this and do the twist.
Well, it's Chubby Checker, 1970, back to 1962, The Twist. 7:49, KLIF Family Portrait Day time. Yes, sir, this is Russ Knight, the Weird Beard. I'm sort of winging it, friends, which I've always done in my whole life, of winging it. Twist and Chubby Checker, and I remember that was a big record in the early 1960s. You know, I was, even though I was one of the world, no, that's not right. One of Dallas disc jockeys, I'm going to be very plain and modest, just like I've always been in my whole life. I was married in early 1960, 1959. I was married all the time I was here. All the little girls thought I was single. See, like Jimmy Rabbit tried to pull that trick for years, but nobody would have Jimmy Rabbit. I mean, that's the reason he never got married. But I got married, and after, I'm still married to the same woman. And I still got the secret of a happy marriage, which a lot of people don't. I'll tell you that in just a few minutes. Can you wait? Stand by. I hope you will. Greasy armpits.
Going places. KLIF's going places. KLIF 1190.
You play jingles like that in 1970, you go to the bottom of the heap. That's for sure. Huh? Hello, Bud. Are you the wiser?
Budweiser
is the king of beer.
Budweiser.
But you know that.
But you know that.
But you know that.
But you know that.
Who built the world's largest brewery? You did. All you Budweiser drinkers. And we thank you.
No, really, I have discovered a secret of a happy marriage, and this is true, so help me. I have got a happy marriage because I know the secret. My wife and I spend one night a week out in the town, dining at a fancy restaurant. That's the secret. That's very simple. She goes on Tuesday and I go on Saturday.
Sweet little Sheila
Sheila, you'll know her if you see her. Blue eyes and a ponytail. Her cheeks are rosy. She looks a little nosy. Man, this little girl is fine. Never knew a girl like a little Sheila. Her name drives me insane. Sweet little girl, that's my little Sheila. Man, this little girl is fine. Me and Sheila go for a ride. Oh, 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 I feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear. Oh, 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 I love you, Sheila, dear. Sheila said she loved me. She said she'd never leave me. True love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together. Man, this little girl is fine. Never knew a girl like a little Sheila. Her name drives me insane. Sweet little girl, that's my little Sheila. Man, this little girl is fine. Me and Sheila go for a ride. Oh, 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 I feel funny inside. Then little Sheila whispers in my ear. Oh, 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 I love you, Sheila, dear. Sheila said she loved me. She said she'd never leave me. True love will never die. We're so doggone happy just being around together. Man, this little girl is fine. Oh, this little girl is fine. Yeah, this little girl is fine.
That's Tommy Rowe on Family Portrait Day. That's all about Sheila. Lovely song, friends, from KLIF.
In a world of men and women, I was neither. I was a woman trapped in the body of a man, and there was only one escape.
George Jorgensen became Christine Jorgensen with the world's first sex change operation. But did the surgeon's knife make him a woman or a freak? The Christine Jorgensen story. First man to become a woman. In color from United Artists. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Second week of the Apollo, Astro, Capri, Century, Gemini, Plano, and East Main. All right, it's 7:53. This is Russ Knight. The weird beard here, Brad. Having a blast. I say, I got into this under rather adverse circumstances. I was blown in here by Hurricane Celia. Christine Jorgensen, and I know that the people listening to me right now, or when they hear a commercial like that, they, why did I ever bring this guy back? But this is not a bad story. It's not a bad story. It's one of those true facts. You know, I remember when Christine Jorgensen, when I was working here at KLIF, she went to Denmark. And Spiro T. Agnew, you may not have known his friends, but Spiro T. Agnew at that time was head of the Postal Department. And they had one complaint. When Christine Jorgensen went to Denmark, the Postal Department of the United States of America, hail Richard Nixon, they said, why don't you quit tampering with the U.S. mail? That's what they said. Hey, I was digging the lineup. I didn't hear it. I didn't get in town till early, or rather late afternoon, but this is Russ Knight, the Weird Beard, and KLIF Family Portrait Day. I didn't hear Johnny Dark between 9 and noon. I would have loved to, because I can still remember, here's the way that Johnny Dark would intro a record like Locomotion. Hi, this is Johnny Dark, and here's Locomotion. Well, he did, remember?
Everybody makes it in his own way.
There's a new way to buy beer in the new Pearl Beer Cold Pack. 12 cans of Pearl Beer in a special Stay Cold carton. The new Pearl Beer Cold Pack. The beginning of the iceless age.
Make it Pearl Beer.
Sears has everything.
Here's a great buy from Sears Refrigerator Department.
A 16 cubic foot cold spot refrigerator freezer, complete with automatic ice maker, on sale for just $258. I'll repeat, at Sears you can get a huge 16 cubic foot combination refrigerator freezer with a true 0-degree freezer and automatic ice maker for just $258.
It's completely frostless. Neither the refrigerator or the freezer need defrosting ever. The freezer section keeps over 127 pounds of frozen foods frozen. Yes, refrigerator, freezer, and automatic ice maker, all for $258. But hurry!
It's on sale now at all major and suburban Sears stores in Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Irving, and Denton. Major Sears stores are open 6 nights a week for your shopping convenience.
Sears has everything.
Here's a word about Ronald Reagan, California governor's franchise called a Dairy Queen.
Yes, there's a Dairy Queen near you. More than 420 in Texas. All independently owned and operated by Texans. And here's where you get individually cooked and prepared quick foods. No national chain mass production. Big, deliciously tasty hamburgers on a grilled bun. Real quality steak sandwiches, chili dogs, and golden brown French fries. And lots more. Next time, try a Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
We will now join Freddie Cannon in Palisades Park in Proctor. Gotta be 8 o'clock someplace here. Is it 8 o'clock? Should be a tone that goes beep. Saved by the beep.
And in Dallas, KLIF reports the news from every point in the world. Here now is the Supper Club edition of KLIF Paysetter News and KLIF Radar Scope Weather at 8 in the evening.
A 15-year-old boy remains in undetermined condition after drinking gun-cleaning solvent. That's this hour's top story at 8 p.m. from KLIF Dallas, a J. David Joint edition of the news. 15 years old. That's his age, and he remains in undetermined condition after he reportedly drank gun-cleaning solvent because somebody told him it made a cool high. Well, authorities at Presbyterian Hospital will say nothing except that the boy is now listed in undetermined on that stomach pump at this time. They added that the solvent is lethal, and they hope they can get it out of his system before it's too late. KLIF News withholding the name of the boy pending notification of next of kin. From Dallas, 2 armed robbers at the Skillins drugstore this hour at the corner of Garland and South Garland Road. Police say they escaped in a white Lincoln Continental headed west on Miller Road. And from Grand Prairie, a major accident on a bridge has called for an extra ambulance. On the hotline, KLIF News has talked with the police dispatcher in Grand Prairie.
That's the best I have right now. It's on North 360. It's at the first bridge south of the Trinity River.
What seems to have happened?
That I don't have the information on yet. I've had 2 ambulance called for, plus 2 wreckers.
A major accident in Grand Prairie. Orville Moody is tied up with 2 other men for the lead of the Dow Jones Industrial Golf Tournament. That story next on KLIF.
It's the real thing. Coke-y. That's the way it should be. Coca-Cola. What the world wants to see is the real thing. Coca-Cola. That's the way it is. In a bottle of Coke. And the way it will stay. Coca-Cola. What the world wants to say is the real thing. Coca-Cola.
Lenny Wells
Coca-Cola. If you want the coolest bike in town, then take advantage of this special offer from your Coca-Cola bottler. Now you can have a set of easy-to-install orbits for the wheels of your bike. The bright psychedelic disc will make you the envy of the neighborhood. Mom and Dad will love them too because you'll ride with safety. Orbits are bright, easy to see day or night. And you can get them for only $1.50 and 8 cap liners from bottles of Coca-Cola. Look for the special order forms and full details where cartons of Coca-Cola are sold in the Dallas area. Stock up on Coke and order your Crazy Wheel Orbits today. Refreshing Coke, it's the real thing.
From Clifton, New Jersey, Orville Moody is tied with Bruce Crampton and Paul Harney for the lead in the $300,000 Dow Jones Industrial Golf Tournament there in New Jersey on the Montclair Country Club course. Moody says it's because he has a new type of grip, and he told reporters just exactly what he was talking about.
Phil Rogers gave me the tip, and boy, I really appreciate it because I was struggling. I have been for quite some time, and I really didn't know what was wrong. And he just told me to shove my hands a little more toward the hole. He said I had them too far behind the ball when I set up to the ball, and when I got to the top of my backswing, actually my hands got there before my club, and then to get the club there made me make a little flip at the top of my backswing, and I was losing the club. I wasn't hitting the ball square at all, so I moved it up, and I hit the first shot just solid as could be, and I tried from now on, I hit every shot just solid. Now, I hooked a couple or something, I wasn't used to it, but I hit the ball probably better today than I've hit it since sometime last year.
Orville Moody tied for the lead in that $300,000 golf tournament. The Boston of Fort Worth doctor is on trial for prescribing methadone, that is, for a heroin substitute. His name is Dr. Peter Joseph Carter. He's from Fort Worth, and in Fort Worth, Pat O'Brien files the report for Cliff News.
The Texas State Board of Medical Examiners is to announce in Austin tonight its decision in the case of Dr. Peter Joseph Carter of Lake Worth. In a complaint filed by a board investigator, Carter is alleged to have written prescriptions for methadone for more than 170 persons to help them discontinue the use of heroin. The complaint alleges the prescriptions were of no therapeutic value and were written to satisfy the addiction or drug habit of the individuals. At a hearing held earlier this month, experts testified that methadone is an addictive drug, which is less expensive than heroin and does not interfere with an individual's routine, as does heroin. Several heroin addicts testified that by taking the prescriptions, they were able to stay off heroin and hold jobs. Dr. Warren B. Jurgensen of the Clinical Research Center at Fort Worth said that sporadic or continued doses of methadone with no follow-up treatments and counseling would only be, quote, stopgap treatment for a known heroin addict. In Fort Worth, Pat O'Brien for Cliff News.
KLIF weather, fair tonight, partly cloudy and warm through the weekend with a 20% chance of thunderstorms both days, high Saturday and Sunday 92, low both nights 68 degrees. Airport weather, partly cloudy, operations normal. Currently the winds are out of the east now at 7 miles an hour with the humidity at 41% and rising. The official outfield temperature 88 degrees in Fort Worth 89. At Cliff, downtown Dallas temperature now 88 degrees. With Cliff News, this is J. David Joyner. And now with Cliff Music, here's the Weird Beard.
alibi. Big girl, don't cry. That's just an alibi. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry. Big girls don't cry.
Yeah, that's right. Big girls don't cry. They just lie there and smile a lot.
This is KLIF 1190, where you're hearing things.
Where you're hearing things.
807 Family Portrait Daytime.
Down, doobie doo, down, down.
Doom-de-doo.
Comma, comma, down, doobie.
Out of 1962, here's Neil Sedaka.
Comma, comma, down, doobie doo, down, down. Breaking up is hard to do. Don't take your love away from me. Don't you leave my heart in misery. If you go, then I'll be blue. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. Remember when you held me tight and you kissed me all through the night. Think of all that we've been through, and breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is hard to do. Now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. I beg of you, don't say goodbye. Can't we give our love another try? Come on, baby, let's start anew. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is hard to do. Now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. I beg of you, don't say goodbye. Can't we give our love another try? Come on, baby, let's start anew. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do.
It's 809 KLIF Family Portrait Daytime. Neil Sedaka with the weird beard. Russ Knight. Breaking up is hard to do. 63. Kenny Lester recalls a song I know you just got to remember. Love letters.
Love letters straight from your heart. Keep us so near while apart. I'm not alone in the night. When I can have all the love you write, I memorize every line. And I kiss the name that you sign. And darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letters straight from your heart. I memorize every line. And I kiss the name that you sign. And darling, then I read again right from the start. Love letter straight from your heart.
812 from KLIF 1190. Family Portrait Day time. Russ Knight, the Weird Beard.
Daydreamer, don't let your daydreams knock you flat. You better find out just where your head is at. Get off me a cloud. There's more to life than just your dreams. Come on, cut loose in your Levi's jeans. Levi's flares, bells, straights, Levi's staples jeans. Flares, checks, gold stripes, Levi's top sack jeans. With pull-out polyester, Levi's. Wearing Levi's is better than wearing pants. Daydreamer, free your mind and spread your wings. It's a beautiful world in your Levi's jeans. Daydreamer,
Levi.
Some with Codell polyester.
Are better than wearing pants.
Hey, I got all dressed up to do this KLIF Family Portrait Day, friends, and I wore my Christopher Columbus slacks. That's right, and I discovered a few minutes ago my belly's round.
Reflections of yesterday behind. Now there's a better place. I'm heading for today. Moving on and I'm not alone. Lots of folks upon this road. We see it drawing near, and it's called the New Frontier.
I got them at Tom McCann. They're dude boots. I dig the country and everything about it. I dig country western music, and I dig country western boots. Dude boots from Tom McCann.
Walk along in front of 1,000 dreams. I'm standing upon the midst of people, seeing where I see a new frontier for you and me.
KLIF 1190.
I'll tell you what, man, let's dig him up and let him ramp a little bit. Freddie Cannon, Palisades, Park at 8:14.
Last night I took a walk after dark. I swing a place called Palisades Park to have some fun and see what I could see. That's where the girls are. I took a ride on the shoes. The girl I sat beside was awful cute. Every time she was holding hands with me. My heart was flying up like a rocket ship, down like a roller coaster, back like a loop-de-loop, and around like a merry-go-round. We ain't it at a hot dog stand. We get around to a rockin' band. And when I gave that girl a hug, in the final hug, you never know how great this can feel when you stop at the top of a Ferris wheel. When I fell in love down at Palisades Park. We ain't it at a hot dog stand. We danced around to a rockin' band. And when I gave that girl a hug, in the final hug, you'll never know how great this can feel when you stop at the top of a Ferris wheel. Then I fell in love down at Palisades Park.
Freddie Cannon, 8:16, KLIF Family Portrait time. Wrap it away with the Weird Beard, Russ Knight. 3, the Four Seasons, and Sherry Sherry.
Sherry baby, Sherry, Sherry baby, Sherry baby, Sherry baby, Sherry. Can you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Sherry baby.
KLIF Family Portrait Daytime, Russ Knight, Weird Beard.
KLIF 1190 with 50,000 watts of fun.
Let's get it on with the Stones. I Can't Get No Satisfaction, one of the heavies out of 1963. On KLIF. Elevating radio one sound higher from Amati 1190. No brag, just fact. 823 KLIF. More music time. Russ Knight, Weird Beard. My portion out of the early 1960s. Oh, the music keeps on coming, friends. Are you ready? From a little boy called Lollipop, my little buddy Millie's Ball! Get it on at 8:25 from KLIF 1190. Millie Small, you all.